What if you could invest in almost 4,000 companies in the United States for pennies? Would you do it? This is not financial advice. Nope, it's not, girl. My name is Janice. I'm not in it. I'm just trying to show you how I did it, okay? But I want to tell you how you can invest in almost 4,000 companies in the United States for pennies. When I say pennies, I mean pennies. It's Friday morning, and welcome back to My Freedom Money. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you, and welcome to all of our financiers. I gotta get us a name who has subscribed to My Freedom Money. Thank you for watching those videos I did on Vuhu and on telling you about how to invest in over 500 companies in the United States for pennies. Now I'm going to tell you how to invest in almost 4,000 companies for pennies. We've talked about how the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett, told us that 98% most people just need to invest in a low cost, low expense ratio index funds, and we talk about VU. VU is represents the S&P 500, and it is America's top 500 largest companies. Technically, it's 508 the last time I checked. So that is one school of thought of if you want to invest on your own outside of your 457, outside of your 401k, and you want to do it on your own, these are some options you can do. Again, this is not financial advice. My husband and I have mostly invested through our 401k and 457. I have always wanted to invest on my own outside of those. And so finally, during COVID, I just sat my behind down and learned and read and listened and watched and learned. And then I learned it and I understood it. And in 2023, I started investing in a taxable brokerage account. My husband and I also invest for our, 401k and our Roth IRA. And our Roth IRA is just a few ETFs. I don't do individual stocks because that's a lot of money, and I'm not trying to lose my money. Okay, so I just keep it very basic, like Warren Buffett said in my Roth IRA, my husband Roth IRA. I do have a taxable account for myself and my husband, a joint account. I have accounts for my children, and in those accounts, I kind of dibble dabble in the individual stocks. But today we're going to talk about VTI. It sounds like an STD, doesn't it? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Hello. Uh huh. Okay, thank you, my dear. All right, bye bye. Um, I'm sorry, that was the Michael's dropping program. So today I'm going to talk to you about VTI. What is VTI? It is an ETF, again on Vanguard, and it has almost 4,000 companies. Can you see that? It has, to be exact, 3,731 companies. Now, Warren Buffett said low expense index funds. J.L. Collins, one of my favorite books, he writes about the simple path to wealth. And in the simple path to wealth, J.L. Collins said all you need is VTI. What is VTI? VTI is the total stock market in the United States. So VTI is the publicly trading companies, all publicly trading companies is in VTI. It is considered to be the total stock market in the United States. Now, my husband and I, most of our money is in VTI. Why? It is the total stock market. It has 3,731 companies. And so about 75% of our Roth IRA is in VTI and a few other stocks. In my portfolio, I do have, I think, one share of VU because I want to get that large cap. exposure. And so I have one of that. But for my husband and I, 75% of our investments is in VTI. Why? It is the total stock market. It is every publicly traded company in the United States. Now, the interesting thing about VTI and why JL Collins says just go ahead and invest in VTI is because VU is in VTI. Okay? VU, VU is in VTI. VTI has large caps. Let's go over it. Again, you see 3,700, 731. Look at all those shares outstanding. Okay. It is for $254. It's down this morning, but it's not down a lot. Let's look at the portfolio. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, large cap is 69.9%. So that is VU. Okay, VU that we talked about a few days ago is in VTI. Because remember, VTI is the total stock market. All the companies, all the publicly traded companies is in VTI, okay? Which means VU that we talked about is in VTI. VU is the top largest 500 companies, which is why JL Collins says just get VTI. So VTI is made up of large cap, 69.9%, medium to large cap, 4.2%, medium, 13.1%, medium small cap, 5.5%, and small cap, 7.2%. So in VTI, you're getting exposure to everything. You're getting exposure to large cap, small cap, and mid cap. But if you want to get a little bit more exposure, like I want to get a little bit more exposure to large cap. So I also have VU in my 401k, but again, in my Roth IRA, but again, 75% of my investments is in VTI because it's the whole market. Okay. So those are two investment options you have. If you just want to invest in VU, which is America's top 500 largest companies, that is considered a large cap, that is VU. But if you want to invest in the total stock market, which is 3,731 companies for $254, you can do that through VTI. Again, I love Vanguard. Most of my stuff is on Vanguard, but we're in Fidelity. But the good thing about Fidelity is you can also get VTI through Fidel. So let me look up Fidelity. Fidelity Zero Large Fidelity Zero Total Stock Market Index Fund. So Fidelity also have a large cap. I do prefer VTI because it's more popular. Okay. So but I also have this one in the other accounts that I have in Fidelity. Okay. Let me show you the zero large cap in Fidelity. Fidelity Zero Large Cap Index Fund. Again, index funds, I don't like index funds because you don't get the price until the end of the day. I prefer ETFs, which is VTI. VTI is traded like a stock, okay? So here you go. You can see even for $18, I want to make sure that's a price. For less than $20, y'all, this is not financial advice again, you can invest in thousands of companies for a couple of pennies. For pennies. I mean, that's why I keep putting pennies in here, because it's actually pennies. You cannot, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to invest. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. This is how the Bible says the rich will get richer. I think that's what the Bible says. This is how they do it. They get richer because they know what to do. Poor broke people don't want to sit down and read and learn and try to figure out how them other people do it. Okay? So let me show you the other index fund. Fidelity, because that one is a little bit more total market. Okay, FSKIX. FXKIX is fidelity version of the of the VTI. Again, there is zero interest rate one, zero expense ratio, which is the one I just showed you. But this is FXKIX, which is similar to VTI. This one is $141.89. Okay. Again, for Pennies, girl, that is one nail appointment. Again, this is not financial advice. Okay, that is one nail appointment if you want to invest. And the interesting thing is you could just buy this and leave it for a year and then come back and see how well you did. And this is what Jill Collins says. You only need VTI. Okay, if you want to have a little bit more exposure to large blend, you can do that. I want a little bit more exposure, so I have VTI against 75%, but I also have VU, and I also have small cap, large cap, because I just want a little bit more exposure. Maybe I have one or two shares of each, but I just want a little bit more exposure. Okay, so there you have it. JL Collins says, all you need is VTI. And the reason why is the total stock market is because it has all the stocks in there. All the publicly trading stocks in the United States is in VTI or FSKIX. If you do not have the 200 and something dollars, me personally, I'm gonna find it. Okay. I'm gonna find the mud. Okay, I'm not about to let this boat pass me by. And I've shared, I've been invested since my first job out of college at 24. So I have over 20 years in the market. And then my husband has been invested in his 30s. And so, together we have over 50 years of exposure to the market. And so that goes hand in hand with when you're trying to choose your husband too, ladies. I'm trying to tell you, okay? When you're trying to get married and you choose your husband, these are the things you need to know and understand about that. Oh, time is going. I have to go. All right, y'all. I love you. Let me know. I'll be in the comments today. Any questions? This video, I will repost it again later. So if you didn't see it now or you didn't see it all, you can press the replay button and then I'll upload it again later. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I will talk with you later. Let me know if you have any questions. My link is below or in the other video for Fidelity. I love Fidelity. It is so easy to use. It's so simple. I do use Fidelity and Vanguard. Vanguard has a 4 or a Roth. You just load in money in there. You don't touch it. You just let it be. Okay. Fidelity, I'm hands-on. I'm in here every day. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.